Hello and half a day. Today I hit a PR in my snatch. I worked out today and I had a bunch of Olympic lifting programming on the beyond the whiteboard. So let's talk about what I did. So the first part was a snatch 1 rep max. The second was a clean and jerk complex. Not a complex, actually just clean and jerk 2 rep max. Third one was a squat 3 times 5 at 75%. And then the last thing I did was a workout. Okay, so the first part was the snatch. I haven't really been doing snatches that often, or actually lately, and it was really daunting, to be honest. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, okay, I'm not really gonna do that well because I haven't been snatching. But as I started working up, I started warming up, started feeling a lot better. My wife was just finishing her workout, so I felt some support, and after every lift, it just felt pretty good. Felt like I was getting a little better. The lift right before I hit my PR was 170, and it felt really good getting up. Like I got under the bar pretty good. Like I felt that lockout, and even though, like if you look at the video, like my hands, I catch it, I still dip a bit and push out. Felt pretty good, not too bad. Like my shoulders were great. My grip was still doing. Usually, like when I get heavier on snatches, I could feel it in my wrist, but I don't know. I had wrist wraps on, kind of helped out a bit. So the next rep up I wanted to do was 180. Now I don't have fractional plates, or that many fractional plates, so I couldn't really get to 180. My previous PR was at 176, and I don't have the weight to get me to 180, which is what I wanted to get to. So I loaded up 25s and I said, screw it, let's go for 185. So the first attempt, I bailed. I got the bar high up. I was trying to get underneath it, got it kind of high, caught it, but I had to bail forward and push myself back. The good thing was I felt really good about that lift because I was actually able to get it over my head, which means that if I just speed up my getting underneath the bar, I would be able to get it at least overhead, so I can actually try to lock it out. And then the next attempt, I was just trying to get in my head, speed, and got underneath, caught it. Although it wouldn't count in a Olympic lifting meet because the dip, I had to like push out my arms to catch it. But for training, it's super, it's great. I haven't been snatching lately, and my last PR to hit 176 was last year in May. Even without doing that much snatch work, and not really focusing this whole year or the previous year, I was able to hit a pretty okay PR. Now, is it perfect? No, it's not. It won't even count in an Olympic lifting meet, but I don't know, I was stoked. I was stoked to even do anything that heavy because, like, I've been trying to get to 225, and that was my goal last year. Didn't hit it, but maybe this year, if I keep it up, I can probably get there. So hopefully if I stay consistent, my snatch numbers are going to go up. But that was great. That was my PR for the day, and that was the best part, to be honest. That was the best part of the workout, because the next 2 things were terrible. All right, so after all of that snatch work, after all that snatch work, I don't know, I guess I just didn't have anything left in the tank. So the next part of the workout was 2 reps, clean and jerks. So 2 rep max, right? I stripped the weight off, put 135 on, which is an okay weight for me to warm up. I've been warming up the deadlift because of the snatches, so I've been okay. The first rep, I couldn't, it was so hard. Like getting into the clean, or to catch the bar into a clean position sucked. and I knew it wasn't going to get that much better. So I did a couple reps, warmed up a bit at 135, did a couple of jerks, went up to 185, felt heavy, and I went up to 195, did 2, and that was it. I just didn't, I don't know, maybe my legs were just tired, maybe it's just my head was shot, I don't know what happened. I know I can probably get to 205 or 215 on a clean and jerk 2 rep max, but I just didn't have it in me today. I don't know what was up. I got to get to 195 and I decided to call it because I'm tired. My legs were just not cooperating. I still felt a little tightness in my hips, so I decided let's just be a little conservative for today. The next thing up was a back squat 3x5 at 75%, and that was going to be like 285, 290 for me, and I canceled that. The way my legs were feeling on the clean and jerk, I was not going to be able to squat that much weight. So instead of just canceling the whole thing, I decided, let me do the Metcon. Now the Metcon sucked. On paper, it doesn't look that bad, but I hate running, so that should have been my first tip off that this wasn't going to be great. So the workout was 3 rounds, a 200-meter run, then 8 power cleans, then 3 rounds, 200-meter run, 8 power snatches, then 3 rounds, 200-meter run, and 8 thrusters. Everything's at 95 pounds. I don't know if it was the weight or if it was the weather, because the runs were terrible. I think I kind of stopped. I didn't want to do the squats because I needed to finish the workout because it was getting darker and the WOD required running, and I hate running when it's super cold. I worked out later in the day, like around 4, so usually around 4 or 5 in San Diego it starts getting darker, and I was just trying to hurry up. Didn't work. I got to the first round and my lungs were on fire. Like, breathing cold air, it just sucks. Like, I don't know, I hate working out. I hated working out in air-conditioned gyms, and out here the whole outside's air-conditioned, right? So, sucked. It's an excuse, but it's a terrible excuse, and I know I should just be trying to do it just so I can adapt. But I just couldn't get there. And I ended up quitting after the first round of snatches. I didn't even get to the round of thrusters. I kept trying to push myself harder, like, hey, just finish up, get that 200 meters, and then work through the snatches. But even then, like, the snatches, it was just so hard. I was doing muscle snatches at one point because I just couldn't move. I was moving really shitty, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna hurt myself by moving this terribly, so let me call it. So I DNF'd that workout, and I kind of felt bad, you know, like I was riding such a good high in the beginning of the workout because of that Snatch PR, and then just went downhill. But something I got to work on, mental toughness and running in cold weather. So I'm just gonna add more things to this checklist of things I need to work on. But still super stoked, still stoked about that 185 pound PR, even though it wasn't pretty, ugly as hell, but I got it done. But it was a great one. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and don't forget to lift heavy and level up.